This homeless boy was forced to become a thief and kept living a poor life. Little did he know a whole ancient kingdom is looking for him, so they make the boy their next hero. The city of Sanxingdui is a sacred land which is protected by 5 legendary heroes who bear the power of the secret golden masks. Every now and then, Sanxingdui is attacked by their sworn enemy, Kun Yi. He has brought his whole army to outnumber the heroes of golden masks. Kun Yi gets stopped at the gate by the oldest mask bearer named Jia Hao. He does not like to fight and shed blood, so he asks Kun Yi to retreat. However, Kun Yi is confident of his victory and refuses to leave without the sacred jade blade kept by Sanxingdui. Hearing this, Jia Hao pulls out his golden mask and wears it. The mask gives him high strength and special powers. He throws away the Kun Yi's warriors without even touching them. Kun Yi gets angry and tells his army to attack all at once. Jia Hao is not alone either, and calls the other 4 mask bearers. He instructs them about their positions, and they knock down all the warriors one after another. Kun Yi also comes prepared and summons a giant deadly beast. It attacks the old Jia Hao and makes him struggle to breathe. Jia Hao's daughter Li steps forward to protect his father and defeats the beast. Kun Yi returns for now, but warns everyone of his return. As the battle ends, Li rushes to Jia Hao and advises him to hold on until they get the doctor. But Jia Hao has accepted his fate. His life is coming to an end, but before that happens, he gives a huge responsibility to his daughter. Li has to find the next bearer of the mask, so the Sanxingdui city stays protected from evil. Li promises to find the next greatest warrior, but no one will be able to replace Jia Hao in her life. She breaks into tears as she sees her father taking his last breath. The next day, Li meets the king of Sanxingdui and tells him how much she misses her father. The king asks her to be strong and follow his father's footsteps. Li must fulfill Jia Hao's last wish and find the next mask bearer. The king also tells her that the mask will guide her in finding the next hero. She should not focus on finding a replacement for his father, but the hero Sanxingdui needs. Saying this, the king opens a magic portal so Li can travel to the modern times to bring the man destined to be a hero. Surprisingly, it's not a kind and honest man living in a mansion, but an orphan boy who does not even have a house. His name is Charlie, and he sleeps in random empty places for the night and sneaks out in the morning. He has no source of income or anyone to help, so he starts his day by looking for things to steal. He distracts a shopkeeper with some stray dogs, and uses this chance to steal some apples for breakfast. His eyes suddenly fall on a man wearing an expensive watch. Charlie intentionally runs into the man and takes the watch without getting caught. Unfortunately, it's a fake one, so Charlie throws it away and continues looking for better stuff. Suddenly, a car stops near him and a man asks him to come inside. It's Uncle Rizzo, a cunning man who forces kids like Charlie to steal expensive things for him. Charlie is Rizzo's top earner because he is really good at picking pockets. Rizzo is the one who taught this filthy job to the poor kid. When Charlie tries to break connections with him, Uncle Rizzo reminds the boy about the money he spent to save Charlie from the police. If Charlie wants to leave this field, he must pay back all the money with interest. Uncle Rizzo also threatens to break both of his legs if Charlie tries to escape him without paying back. Charlie excuses himself, but the bad day does not end here. The police start following Charlie once again, and he runs blindly to save himself. Li has also reached the city, and wanders around trying to find the mask bearer. As she gets near Charlie, the mask starts giving a signal. Li immediately pulls Charlie in a corner and offers to rescue him. Charlie agrees right away, so Li takes him inside the magic portal. They fall in a carriage with a few kids traveling along with them. They call Charlie smelly and dirty, but Charlie says that his appearance proves his daily struggle to survive. After a while, they eventually reach the city of Hope, Sanxingdui. Before getting any further, Li shows Charlie a magic key that she used to travel 4,000 years in the future to bring him. She also takes him to the royal palace. The king expects that the new hero must be brave, noble, and strong to guard Sanxingdui, but Charlie does not have any of those qualities. He even starts questioning why he is here and who's the old guy with them. Li asks him to show some respect as the man standing in front of him is the great King Yufu, who created the Tree of Life and magic portals to travel in time. Yufu tells Charlie that the mask has chosen him for a legendary team of heroes committed to defend Sanxingdui. They have to do it to protect their most precious Tree of Life and the portal key. However, the final decision will be made by Charlie to accept this job or not. He does not have any historical knowledge, so he only cares about the salary and other benefits like getting a house, car, and medical expenses. The king does not understand much, but he clears one thing, that this job is like social work, where no one is paid. To help Charlie get a better vision, Yufu also introduces the other team members. First up is the amazing Ju, whose mask gives him the power to transform into all 12 animals of the zodiac. Then comes the incredible Zuma, a warrior from the Mayan kingdom whose mask gives him the power to control Pakatok Ball with just his mind. The third one is the big-hearted Aesop from the lost city of animals. And last but not the least, the most devoted of the heroes, the team's leader and Charlie's coach, the unstoppable Lee. With her magnificent archery skills, she never misses a shot. All heroes train day and night because Kun Yi can attack any time. If he succeeds in getting near the Tree of Life, he will acquire the Jade Blade that's the most powerful weapon ever existed. Now the future is in Charlie's hand. Even after all this explanation, Charlie refuses to help them. He's already struggling enough in his life, and does not want more trouble. He walks out of the palace to find a way back home, but the king orders the heroes to try convincing Charlie. They keep following him everywhere, but Charlie clearly says that he does not want to risk his life and face deadly enemies while wearing gold-painted masks. Hearing this, the heroes get angry and reveal that the masks are made up of the purest and most precious gold. This makes Charlie greedy, and he agrees to join the heroes, but secretly he only wants the golden mask. The heroes treat him dinner and show him the rotating beds where they all sleep. During the nighttime, Lee takes all the golden masks and lock them in a magic chest to keep them safe. Charlie can't fall asleep, so he asks Aesop how this war started. Aesop recalls the time when the king dreamed of communicating with other realms and inviting their greatest philosophers to make Sanxingdui a crossroads of peace and prosperity. He created the magic portals, but unfortunately, the portals allowed evil Kun Yi into the king's world. If he succeeds in his plan, everything will be destroyed. Charlie does not respond to the story and falls asleep, but Lee wakes him up early in the morning for training. They start by meditation because Charlie has to understand the situation to get access to all the power of the golden mask. Surprisingly, his training gets intense because Kun Yi has attacked the village once again. This time he brought a giant possessed bull. All the heroes take their positions except Charlie, who is still struggling to put on the mask. It's the heroes' first fight without Jia Hao, and they keep falling behind. Charlie realizes that it's not going to work this way, so he decides to use another trick. He grabs a red cloth and distracts the beast like a bullfighter. Once he takes the bull outside the city, he throws the red cloth on Kun Yi and the bull attacks him. Kun Yi deactivates the bull and it becomes a statue. Charlie rushes to grab the statue and suddenly his mask powers activate, which helps him in getting the statue. Kun Yi leaves for now, but he will definitely come back soon. Everyone gathers around Charlie and cheers for him. Afterward, they get back home for dinner, but Charlie prefers doing it alone. Aesop's mother, Helen, asks him to feel like a part of their family, but Charlie says a family is parents and siblings, and he doesn't have any of them. Helen feels really sorry for him, and advises him to stop pushing away people who care about you. No one can live alone. Eventually, they have to start loving and trusting again, and Charlie has to do that too. Helen is so sweet that Charlie can't say no to her and joins the dinner with everyone. After sitting with them, Charlie realizes that the heroes aren't siblings, but they are still like a big warm family. The next morning, Kun Yi comes back with a new plan. He sends mud monsters to distract the heroes at the gate, while he sneaks inside the city with his flying tiger. Afterward, he summons a huge faceless beast that sucks in everything and shoots out lasers from his giant mouth. Kun Yi is proceeding towards the palace to get the Tree of Life, but some citizens notice him and inform the heroes. Li and Ju rush to protect the Tree of Life while the remaining heroes will stop the beast. Kun Yi reaches the palace, but Helen gets in his way. This gives Kun Yi another idea to defeat heroes. He grabs the poor woman and takes her away. Meanwhile, Charlie is trying to find a way to defeat the beast. He asks other heroes to trust him and distract the beast. They do as said, and Charlie uses his power to throw a giant metal statue at the beast. It blocks its mouth and explodes into 1,000 pieces. Charlie starts celebrating his success, but Lee arrives with bad news. Helen is taken away to the Obsidian Tower and they must rescue her before Kun Yi kills her. To get there, the heroes must travel across Sanxingdui to the fearful mountains which are possessed with hungry ghosts. They can't be killed and feed on power, so the heroes can't use their masks. They put all the masks in the chest and travel towards the Obsidian Tower. As the night sets in, they stop for a while to rest. Aesop cooks some food, and after tasting it, Charlie says that Aesop is a born chef like his mother. They all are born heroes. Hearing this, the heroes tell Charlie that none of them was born in a noble family. Either they were shopkeepers or worthless fishermen. but they still got chosen by the masks. That's why Charlie shouldn't look down on himself. Later that night, Charlie can't sleep and goes for a walk. He notices Lee making offerings to her ancestors, and he sits beside her. Lee apologizes to her father's soul because she didn't trust him. She thought that the mask made a mistake by choosing a thief, but Charlie has proved himself as a hero. Lee apologizes to Charlie as well, and asks about the cell phone he's always taking care of. Charlie shows that the cell phone has the last picture of his parents. They were killed in a car accident while saving him. Since then, Charlie kept getting abused by foster families and mobsters. Eventually, he decided to live on his own. But now, Charlie's heart is confused. It swings back and forth between the need for family and the urge to run away from everything. Lee feels sorry for him, but she believes that they both still have a chance to make their ancestors proud. The next morning, they reach the fearful mountains. People still live there but keep getting attacked by Kun Yi's soldiers who steal away their lands and food. The heroes want to help the poor people, but Lee stops them from using masks. Moreover, they are getting late for their mission, but the heroes can't just ignore the people in need. If they can't use the masks, they will use their own strength to fight the soldiers. Lee agrees and rushes to help the villagers while Charlie is told to look after the masks. This is a golden chance for him to run away with the masks. He drags the chest to a corner and gets ready to open a time portal. But he notices that Lee is in danger. Charlie can't let her get killed, so he wears his mask to defeat the soldiers. All the heroes cheer for him, but Lee scolds him for using the masks. She also wonders why Charlie is carrying around the chest. Before Charlie can answer, the hungry ghosts attack them. They all get in a boat, but Aesop is left behind with the chest. Charlie uses his mask to rescue Aesop, but the chest with the other 4 masks is left behind. They keep traveling in the dangerous ocean for hours and finally reach the island where Obsidian Tower is. Helen is tied up there and begs for help. However, it was just a trap to attract the heroes. They all get caught by Kun Yi and he makes fun of them. He also reveals that Charlie is after the golden masks. Charlie accepts that he felt greedy at first, but now he has changed. Lee does not believe him and calls him a traitor. Charlie gets heartbroken and decides to leave. He opens the time portal and walks away with his mask. After reaching his time zone, he goes to an abandoned house to rest, but Uncle Rizzo is already waiting for him there. He snatches the golden mask and proceeds to beat the poor boy. Luckily, Aesop followed him all the way here and saved Charlie from the evil men. Aesop tells Charlie that everyone loses their loved ones sooner or later. No one stays forever, but Aesop is willing to try staying beside Charlie as long as possible. He has to choose whether he wants to keep living his lonely and miserable life, or join a family who really needs him right now. Charlie chooses the latter and gets back to the Obsidian Tower. He uses his theft skills to open the cage and helps the heroes escape. They must hurry because Kun Yi has already left for Sanxingdui. Charlie grabs all the masks and gives them to the heroes. They defeat all the soldiers, but they still need a quick way to reach the city. Everyone begs Ju to transform into a dragon so they can fly to the city in time, but Ju is afraid of heights. Charlie advises him to stop thinking about everything he has to lose by failing. He has to start thinking about everything he will gain by trying. Ju understands and gives himself a chance. Luckily, he does really well and transforms into a powerful flying dragon. They must hurry as Kun Yi has already reached the city. He spreads his monsters all around Sanxingdui and heads to the palace. He ties up the king and opens the portal to the Tree of Life. The heroes have reached the palace too, but Kun Yi has already gotten his hands on the Jade Blade. He has become so powerful that none of the attacks can defeat him. He knocks down each hero one by one, and the masks fall off. Kun Yi orders Charlie to collect all the masks for him, but Charlie sneakily hides his own mask. Before Kun Yi realizes, Charlie uses his powers to get back the Jade Blade. He can bear all that Kun Yi did so far, but Charlie can't forgive him for hurting his family. Saying this, he finally sends Kun Yi back to where he came from. Everyone cheers for him and calls him a real hero. The next day, all the citizens gather in the palace and witness the king honoring the 5 heroes of the Golden Masks. Lee has finally fulfilled her promise she made to her father. Meanwhile, Charlie has gotten something worth more than gold. He has a new loving family, even if it is 4,000 years back in the past. Now the city of Sanxingdui will always flourish thanks to the heroes of the Golden Masks.